What's up everyone, it's Ryan here today, back with another video, and today we're talking about more Transformers Bumblebee and another theory I have, but I'm not going to give anything away until we actually have that spoiler warning. So if you haven't seen the Bumblebee movie, please click off. I don't want you to get spoilers because really, no one really wanted spoilers. So yes, if you haven't seen it, I would advise clicking off, but yes, it's going to be a great theory, so let's get right into it. So of course, if you haven't gotten the message already, spoilers for the Transformers Bumblebee movie, because we're actually going to be talking about spoilers for a certain scene. So click off right now. So of course, we're actually going to be talking about who actually left Cybertron. What were the Autobots who actually left Cybertron? It's going to be a great theory. Hope you enjoy, guys. And let's get into who actually was able to leave Cybertron in the escape pods. So our story starts off when Optimus Prime actually gives the command to the other Autobots to actually retreat and get to the launch pad because they were actually overpowered by all the new Decepticons that are coming on their position. So then we actually get to see all of the Autobots actually come out of this lift leading to the launch pad, and I actually did count of how many Autobots there are. There are 8, including Optimus Prime and Bumblebee, so let's talk about which one is which. So when Optimus Prime actually does give the command to the other Autobots to get to the escape pods, one of the first I think I actually spotted was actually Ironhide. Now, Ironhide is gray and red in G1. This character is gray and red, and I definitely think it sort of matches the outline for Ironhide in his G1 form. So yes, I definitely think the first Autobot would be Ironhide. But then after seeing Ironhide, you can actually see a white Autobot actually dash across the screen, and I definitely think this is actually the Autobot medic Ratchet, mainly because you can see some red on his eyebrows. He's white. Not a lot of the Autobots are white, and he has a square shoulders, and I don't think a lot of other characters did, but yes, I definitely think this character is Ratchet. So the second Autobot is Ratchet. Then you can actually see a small pink Autobot actually following Ratchet, and if you didn't know already, I definitely think this is RC, mainly because of her color scheme. She's white and pink, and she's also a small Autobot, but still very powerful. But yes, I definitely think no other Autobot could be this like small pink and white Autobot. So yes, I definitely think the third Autobot is RC. But then you can also see another gray Autobot actually running in the background. I don't think this is an ordinary Autobot. I think this is a Wheeljack. Now, why I say this is Wheeljack? Wheeljack is gray, and he's sort of like a little short, and this character is sort of short. Now, I thought this was Brawn, but it's not. But yes, I definitely think this could be Wheeljack. It sort of fits his outline, like Ironhide. So yes, I think the fourth Autobot will be Wheeljack. Moving on, you can also see some other Autobots running in a different direction to get to the other escape pods, and one of the first being Cliffjumper. Now, why I say this is a Cliffjumper is because he's short. He also has that gray and red color scheme like Ironhide. And earlier, I don't think that was Cliffjumper. I definitely think that was Ironhide because Ironhide was sort of like bigger and bulkier. This is sort of like a short dude, so yes, I think the fifth Autobot is Cliffjumper. So then you actually get to see another Autobot following Cliffjumper, and I definitely think this is Brawn. Now, a lot of people were confused because they're like, Brawn died. He got like hit in the shoulder, and it seems like he died. But I definitely think he did survive. I think he was injured, but I think he could still move on because this guy is tough. He's really tough, even in G1 and even in here. So yes, I definitely think that it does match his color scheme, and I definitely do think that Brawn did survive, equaling the sixth Autobot. A lot of you are probably saying, well, like the video is over. Nope, it's not over. So we're moving on to when you actually got to see Cybertron as the whole planet, because you can actually see some escape pods. So let's get into it. So if you're actually not looking at Cybertron or Bumblebee's escape pod, you can actually see like 4 little dots on one side of Cybertron actually leaving. I don't think these are stars either because they're moving really fast like Bumblebee's escape pod, so I think these are the other Autobots leaving Cybertron in their own escape pods like Bumblebee. And there's also a few more escape pods actually leaving. If you actually look at the other side of Cybertron, it's sort of dark over there, but you can see 2 other spots, which I think are 2 other escape pods leaving Cybertron for the Autobots. At this point in the video, you're probably wondering, like, hey, did we solve who the 7 Autobots coming to Earth are? Because there's 8 that you talked about earlier. Well, no, because Optimus didn't leave Cybertron, so he doesn't count, and Bumblebee didn't count because he's the main character, and Cliffjumper actually died. If you remember good old Cliffjumper, he actually was killed by Shatter and Dropkick, so unfortunately he doesn't count, Bumblebee doesn't count, and Optimus Prime doesn't count, and that gets us back to 7 Autobots. So I really think we're gonna have to wait until like the next Transformers movie to try and get our answer, because like in the Bumblebee movie they did a pretty good job on like keeping it a secret. Like they want you to speculate, but you might get it wrong. So if you actually want to see what happens, like what I speculate, go to my like who are the new Autobots coming to Earth video. It's a pretty good video, and you can just watch it after this one. Here's my theory about how the Autobots will come to Earth. I definitely think Prime will arrive first. If not, the other Autobots are following him. If they weren't, I definitely think Prime would send a signal up to all of them. Because we know in the Bumblebee movie, there's some way that Transformers can communicate with each other. Because Bumblebee had his signal come out of Cliffjumper when he was being interrogated by Shatter and Dropkick. And then Shatter and Dropkick actually found Bumblebee on Earth. So I think they can transmit coordinates from one Transformer to the other so they can know where to find like Optimus Prime maybe. So I think that's how it could go down. Or they could also use that radio tower, like the Shatter and Dropkick radio tower. Because if it's not destroyed, Bumblebee or Optimus Prime could use it somehow maybe, or create their own radio tower. I definitely think that's how it could work. But I definitely think option 1 is more likely, that he will probably just send a signal to the other Autobots and they'll know to find him on Earth. Guys, that's the end of it for today. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leaving a like would be greatly appreciated. Do you agree with my choices for these characters who actually left Cybertron? And do you agree with my final theory about like how Optimus Prime could transmit his signal through the galaxy? I think that's like a really good theory. If not, like he might have used the Arc somehow and like the Autobots recognized it and they actually joined him on it and they just actually come down later on or something like that. I think it's a pretty good theory. But yes, until next time guys, I'll see you later. Have a great day. You're all awesome.